I'm so sorry, guys. We should be good now. I'm so sorry. There we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. Let me know if we're okay now. We should be okay now. It said my stream was excellent. I'll stay right here until I see you guys and know that I've got this set right. Doggone it. No, I think I should have it. I should have it fixed by now. It should be good. Let me know. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I am so sorry. So welcome. We'll make sure we go a little extra over. Okay, I apologize. You guys couldn't even hear me, huh? Okay, so we'll start. We'll start that all over again. Doggone it! I'm gonna have to make sure I go in and fix that one too. All right, so. Oh boy, you've missed everything from the beginning here, huh? Okay, so here we go. I was busy with some building. Let's try this again, and I'll show you guys what we've got going on, okay? All right. First and foremost, I did some building last night. I stayed up late, later than I expected. Way later than I expected. Okay, everything's good now. Thank God. I did some building last night. I chiseled into this rock, and I wish I hadn't done it, but I did. I chiseled into this rock. And I've come up with what I want to be our front entrance. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys are here now. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, let's not think about that. Let's move forward. We're here now together, so that's the main thing. Thanks for sticking around and putting up with that. So that's one column right there. Now, the column's not finished yet. There's got to be something else done to it to make it pop and make it look a little bit better. But I've got a bit of a base to it, and I got a bit of a top to it. That one is, I'd say, probably 80% complete. We're going to do some decorative stuff on it and make it look even better. And then we've got 3 others to build right there. My thought is that maybe what I'll do is, since our flame is right here, we could do some kind of a courtyard down here. An enclosed lower courtyard for our flame altar. Because I don't want to move it. It's here. That's where it's going to go. But that entrance right here, that's going to go away. No more entrance here. Then I'm thinking we could possibly mirror this over on this side over here. And it would be a very big structure on the side of our cliff face here. My thought about this, though, is that if I do this over here, I'm going to kind of hide everything I've done up there to make that look like it blends into the side of the mountain. So I'm not completely sold on that just yet. We may do something, we'll do something maybe different on this side that just is a continuation of what is our cliffside mountain base, you know? We'll try something like that. Let me grab up this scaffolding real quick if I could. You guys say the chat is still lagging, huh? Why does it do that? I don't understand why it would even do that. There's not a whole lot of settings in chat you can even mess with when it comes to that. Okay. Well, we're going to do the best we can. And then we'll work on it and try to make it better. I will continue to fiddle around with it and see if I can get it to work right. Okay, so back to 5, and I'll show you guys what I've got planned on the inside. But right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to get back to the building because this is what I was just doing. We were talking about the Q button. The Q button is super handy. And now that you guys can hear me too, I want to say to Elizabeth that her tip about the dirt onto the stone, getting the ivy, I've did a little bit of that down here, and it is like one of the best tips. That was just awesome. So I wanted to say thank you again for that because it was really great. Good tip. Let's switch up our block, and we're going here. So last night while I was doing this, because this is really the first, I guess, real building that I'm doing in-game, we've been kind of trying to get things opened up. So it was nice to be in here and just do some building. And really get a feel for it, you know? Because the Q button, I haven't really used. So Q, if you hold it, it shows on the right-hand side of the screen there. But I've never really utilized it. But it does move that block around for you so you can reach the snap points a little bit better. And it's pretty dang handy. Right now I've got snap points turned on, of course. So we have our glow lights all the way through here. Again, Q and scroll it in. Q, scroll in, and pops it right to you. See how that works? That's really nice. It's actually pretty handy. I was trying to figure out what the heck is this Q button for? Why is it so good? And it really does help in situations like this. And pop it here, pop it here, pop it here. There we go. There we go. And last one. Okay, so that is the end of that right there. So I can actually go Alt and get back up to the micro block. And then this guy is going to be, this guy of course goes on top, and he, whoop, that's how the top looks at the moment. You won't be able to see that. We are going to use full foundation blocks for the floor up here so that this has some substantial girth to it. I believe I'm going to use this city stone block here as well. Control Alt, I'm sorry. And we're doing the floor. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, that. It's a sunny day here in Arizona today. We got sun. Okay, and then I'm going to use, I've used the small block here. And we just come straight across the top here. We just followed around again. Oh, that's the wrong one. It creates a really nice little trim up here. There we go. Let's see if I can get this to be a little bit... I fell in one of these last night, and it's a real pain in the butt trying to get back out of this when you fall into it. So it hurts a little bit too because it's a distance to fall. Okay, that is not going in the right spot. I'm missing something. There we go. There we go. I thought, you know, we've been adventuring just about every episode mostly. Mostly it's been adventuring. So I wanted to do... Now that we've got the table saw, I feel pretty good about that. We'll work towards getting that cooking pot next. But there's a couple of things over here to the east that we've not done yet. That the VUCA thing, there's an obelisk over there that I've seen. It's open on the map, but I've not actually gone up into it. So you can see it's all blue in there. Pretty cool. Now, there's the option I come back over this and take and put, I can dig this out. Open this back up again so that there's blue light shining up into this this room. But there's going to be a full foundation sitting on top of these. So, nope. There we go. This guy right here. We'll start with X. We'll start with this guy here, and we're going to do him all the way across. And we're going to match up with what's going on down below. And some of this flooring down here will probably change out. I don't know if it's going to stay cobble or if I'm going to switch up to this this stone here, this city block. It's pretty nice. I like this one. Okay, so I've got 2 more of those to do. Holy moly. All right, let's get down. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away. Oh, I made a couple of the barrels in a box so you guys could see those, what they look like. They're pretty cool. It's the big giant barrel and of course the little box. You can't, they're decorative. That's all they are, is decorative. Our rest buff is at 37 though. That's pretty nice. Radio Man builds his own version of Valley of the Kings. Yeah, we needed to do something big. I was thinking, I don't know that I was thinking too small, but I don't think I was thinking as big as I wanted to build. Somebody had put in the comments that I thought about doing a village, you know, where everybody would have their own home and building. Yeah, I mean, there's that too. That's just it. There's so many options. Look at the blue in here. Isn't that cool? It's like a little blue mist that shows up in here because of these lights. It's always a little misty and mystical in here, which I think is kind of cool. Well, for Pete's sake, Radio. Now, how are you supposed to get off of the ladder? That's a good question. You know, how do you get off the ladders? I know you can jump, but here, is there a way to, like, step to the left? Do you have to? You gotta jump, I guess. Just thinking out loud there. This is not the best location for this, but all right, let's go ahead and hit Q and scroll wheel. Boom! There we go. We're on our way. Oh, jeez. So you can see this is one area all the way around, one micro block all the way around, and then this doubles it up. And it makes for a really nice base, I think. And we could go even more with that. It's just crazy the amount of different things you could do. I think I need some more scaffolding. Let's get let's get our scaffolding back. It's right there. Beautiful. There we go. Let's put that right there. Up, up, up. There you go. There you go. Attaboy. Alright, here we go. Now we're on track again. So, guys, got any big plans for the weekend? Very discreet entry. Yeah, no, not at all. Nothing discreet about it. Bold, beautiful. Q. Q, please. There we go. And can I walk onto this? I can. Perfect. Okay, so we got to turn X back on so the snap points are back on. Snap points are key. The other thing I found you can do is you can stand, like right here. You can jump high enough to actually place the block. But I'm trying to avoid doing that. See, it says I'm a little too close. I'm a little too close. I think I missed one. I did. I missed one. There it is, right there. Okay, here, let me get back up here. This other thing I saw too, you keep going up. I forgot about this. I kind of figured this out last night. I can actually build up so much higher than I'm doing. You can do it this way too. This is pretty handy as well. Cute. Okay, push you a little further. Right up on top of that, right up there. No. All right. Well, there's that. Doesn't want to stretch quite that far right there. Q. Why can't I get that one over here to go? Maybe I'm just not hitting it quite right. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that one from above, I think. Anyways, what I was getting at is I'm trying to learn some of the different building, how the building works. Just so I'm a little more proficient at it, I guess. Okay, you'll continue on up. There we go. What about you? There you go. You're right there. Okay, gotcha. That's interesting. I gotta pop it a little bit each time to get it to go where I want it to go there. Uh-oh. I can't get that one to respond. That's why sometimes I think it's better to just go up one at a time. And then I could just do a little jump here and I could get back up there. Hold on, let's do this. Very deep into concentration here. Sorry if I'm missing anything important. I should have put that one in first. I should not have put that one in first. There we go. There we go. Whew. Come on now. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. I had you. There you are. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Now how about you? Yep, there we go. Now we got that one. Beautiful. We just had to get up a little bit higher for that one. Looks like. Oh. No, I wanted... Am I going up too high? I'm going up way too high. Yeah, I'm going way too high. Oh. Nope. Why? There we go. Fix your mistake. Y key is pretty nice too. Okay, so why are you not... There you go. There you go. All right, beautiful. I did go out and do a little, I don't want to say grind, really. I guess it was grind. I went out and just grabbed up some supplies. I went back to where we first started, you know, and just grabbed some stuff from there. I wonder if I'm... Nah, I'm going to go ahead and keep building from here. Come on, get close. There you go. There you are. Oh, come on, please. Sometimes... Oh, I just had it. There it is. There it is. It's funny how it reacts where you have to be to get it to snap sometimes. I don't know if that's a problem or if that's supposed to be a thing. I'm assuming that they don't want it to work that way. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to fall to the floor. You don't. I need to put, once we get this a little further along, I need to put maybe one of our zipline things here, our grapple hook things. You can't build while you're standing on this, so let's go ahead and take this one down. We'll go just like here. I think I want to try to build back there first. Let's try to do this first. Will you... No, 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 radio. No, 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 no. There we go. It's just, you know, you just got to find the right spot to stand. I guess, you know, it could be user error too here. If you fall and just travel back to base. God, Graham, of course. Of course. That makes so much sense. That's why I would never think of that. Oh my God. I literally dug myself out of there last night. I had to break some blocks out. And, oh, yeah. Literally teleport back to base. Oh my God. I guess thinking is not my strong suit. What is my strong suit? I don't know. I don't know. There it is. There it is. Nope. Nope. Yep. You go right there. And then I think if I back up just a little bit here, maybe I can get you to go right there. There's another one. Oh, not quite done yet. Kabam. There it is. Okay, so that's the next one. We could take the top off of that later. This one here I've got to take the top off of because I put a top on. I was thinking for some reason I was going to have a floor here at this level. And I'm not having a floor at this level. The floor is... This is upper level here. This is just entryway with maybe a tree or two in it, some flowers, some beautiful flower beds and stuff down here as you walk through. Something like that. Around the base of each of these columns. We'll do something, hopefully, that looks nice. No, we're going to keep that, and we're going to go to Alt, and we're going to go ahead and pop these guys out of here. So I need to take one row off all the way around here because I'm premature. Yeah, this was a mistake. I put this on last night. I thought, what are you doing? You got to go up further. You've not reached the top where you're supposed to be. Okay, those are busted out. Very good. And I wanted to butt into the wall here for sure. The cliff face. Okay, we got all that out. Okay, perfect. Now we're back on track as where we should be. This is almost done. Well, it's not almost done, but it's progressing. X. Okay, that's not what I want. I want it to actually go onto that. So maybe I scroll it closer to me? No. I don't know that I'm going to get that to go on there. Because of the fact we've got the stone right there, huh? X. Is the snap point on? Okay, snap was not on. Let's try that again. Please? There we go. Please, please. There you go. There you go. There we go. Oh, we got ivy inside. That looks pretty cool, but it's not what I was looking for. It looks like that's going to be good. That's good. Did I lose my snap? I think I just have to hit Q, right? There we go. I can't tell if I'm on the right spot there or not. There we go. There it goes. Okay. Whew. It wants to bury itself in here, and I think maybe it's got something to do with the fact that we're up against this wall. There's no structural stability you can build in midair. Yeah, right. I know. I have to keep that in mind. I have found those plates in a couple different places. Some are buttons you could shoot. Some are buttons you have to touch. Oh, Odd Lovely says the door that we got stuck on yesterday may be bugged. That's not working properly. We're supposed to be able to maybe shoot it like we were trying to do. It's always nice to know I didn't make a mistake sometimes, you know? Okay, here we go. There we go. Man, it just wants to sink down into that. I think it's just because of where I'm standing. I guess I'm building something. I wouldn't call it a kingdom, right? It's not a kingdom. It's just I don't know. What do you call it? This is a castle? It's going to look like a castle, I guess, when it's done, huh? Okay, I need you guys to not do that. There we go. No. You did not do what you were supposed to do. You still didn't do it. There we go. That Q button is really important, man, when it comes to this stuff, you know? For some reason, this one is just being a little bit more finicky than the other ones are. And I need to go up, what is it? One more? Okay, one more. One more. Maybe two more? I'm too far away. Let's drop down onto it. I guess, yeah, if I fall in, no big deal, right? I could just teleport out. That's right. Just teleport out. Let's go, Q. What's gonna work for you here? I need you to go right in there if I could. It'd be so awesome if you did. Okay, you are gonna go in there. That's awesome. Come on, why won't you just snap there? You're being real finicky about this. Oh, gotcha. I understand maybe not getting one there, which I'm fine with. You can't see in there anyways. You're never going to be able to see in there. I don't need to bust out the stone for that. Oof. Okay, I can stand over here. Back to the blue. Okay, we're good there. Good there. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're almost there. That's exciting. I like the idea of having all these pillars kind of put in so I can take a look back, take the scaffolding down and see what they look like. Oh! Oh, see? Take a little bit of damage when you fall off of there. A little bit. Not too bad. A fortress more than a castle, huh? Temple vibes with the pillars. I thought it'd be kind of cool to maybe even put some of this blue light. We could cut pathways in the floor and have the blue light kind of aligning the walkways, which could be kind of cool. I don't think that's not even touching that. I've got the queue extended out as far as it'll go, and it's not reaching down there for that. I don't know if maybe this having this above me is causing some interference with this. I don't know. But I can't seem to. I could reach this. Come on, Q. I'm just a little too high. All right, I'm going to drop back on here and try this again. This has been a little bit finicky here. It would figure that it's the last of these that I have to do too. Now I'm even higher. It feels like I'm even higher. There we go. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. Emergency thwarted. We need you. There we go. Thank you for showing up to the party. And we got you. Ooh. You guys got some vertigo going on? Boom, just like that. I think that's right. There's a comment that some of the, like the stone, like the cobblestone blocks, when you do these kind of diagonal pieces, there's gaps between them because there's imperfections in the wall material. So it's going to work. I think this is going to work for some builds, and sometimes it's not going to work. In terms of just being able to do these circles. Okay, and let's get that second row in here so we can walk over there and fill it in. What am I doing? I'm not there yet. Golly, man. Cart before the horse here. Radio's filling this in and it's not ready yet. I need to go up one more and then this goes in. What am I doing? Get your head in the game, radio. Alright, so we need to go back to what we were doing. Sorry, guys. Brain fart. Sure got to use that Q button a lot, man. There you go. There you go. You'd think I'd be a little faster at this by now. You know what it is last night after building for a couple hours, you're kind of in the mood, you know, you're in it and you've been doing it, so all the buttons are hitting right. And then you go to sleep for 5 hours, 4 hours, get up, start again. Oh. You get back up there, Ronan. Control and scroll and come on, baby. Just no radio, no. Note to self: don't put the ladder where you're going to be climbing back and forth a lot. Come on, there you are. There you are. There you go. That's it. And a little Q and a scroll, and we should be able to get you right in there. And then you go right there, and wunderbar. I think we've got them all to the top now. Holy moly. Well, we gotta put the small block over there, but let's go ahead and grab this up here quick too. Let's go Alt, and oh, we're okay right here. Boom. Let's grab these back here. This was so I could just walk out here and deal with this and make sure my measuring was correct. This block has got a nice trim to it. Most of the blocks have a pretty nice trim to them. I don't know of a block I don't like in the game so far. I think they all have their place. They are just amazing. Now that I've been in here for a little bit, and my jaw still drops open all the time when I play. Just some of the scenery and just the places you visit, you know. I'm amazed at how inspirational some of these locations are. If you take a second to figure out how they put the whole place together, you know, it's run down, it's beat up, it's got holes in it like there's been explosions, and it's just really cool. They've done a nice job of creating a very interesting world, and then we can do this stuff in here and have fun building in it, which is just amazing. I think what I'll do is get rid of these. Just so I can take a look at it from a distance, and see what it looks like. And this does not... We have to get these out of the way, too, because I need to put the floor down. The floor is going to be, like I said, a foundation, a full foundation. I get everybody? Let's go ahead and do this, and... Yeah, let's go back up here. The things you can build in this game is, I think, literally endless. Temple of the Tiny Storage Boxes, yes. Temple of the Tiny Storage Boxes. There's got to be some bigger ones coming, right? I don't know. Maybe. To be honest, oh, I don't know where that one went. What's pretty nice about the box is that at least when you're building your storage area for the boxes, when you replace the box, you don't have to completely adjust your entire storage room. That box is the same size. It just magically has more space in it. So at least you don't have to go through and do a bunch of rebuilding or, you know, moving things around to make way. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's what I was just thinking about. What were you thinking about? I'm going to do that right there. Again, we're not going to see that anymore, so we should be good. Uh-oh. 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 I missed a piece. What the heck? I think maybe, for safety's sake, since this is me, let's go ahead and put these in. Give me something to stand on. And we'll fix this here kerfuffle. What do we got? We got like one block sitting down there. Okay, you. And can I get you to go in there if I hit Q? That does not look... That's not right. That's not right. That is correct right there. You can see it lined up at the top here just perfectly. And there we are. Yeah, I'm not going to chisel out that wall to put that stuff in there. Oh, baby, look at that. Now, these two should be the same distance apart. These guys, of course, are closer because this is almost... I kind of went with, I don't know, not really a circle, but... just a curve, a bit of a curve to this platform right here. Let's go ahead and scroll down and grab this here back. And a yank. And a yank. Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should leave. I'll leave this little bit right here up. Did you see that action? I tell you, pretty fancy schmancy. But I can't pick this up. No. Why can't I see pickup? There we go. 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 I want to take this down so we can see it. It's going to be nighttime, so it's you know, the idea is that it looks good at night as well as during the day. Graham says he's got 27 different wall foundation blocks and 6 types of roof. And there's a few more left. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, huh? Pretty incredible, I gotta say. I'm really enjoying it. Last night, the time went by so fast. It was disappointing, to be honest with you. So by the time I decided I was going to bed, because I was exhausted, I was like, but I just got started digging my hole. I dug a hole. Look. I dug a hole into the mountain. I hadn't showed you guys this yet. So this is the main entrance now. There's a medium and large storage boxes. Medium should come soon. And I've got the medium one now. And large when you get to the desert area. Okay, so large is probably when the iron comes into play, huh? So I'm picturing this is the front entryway. I dug this down, and I regret digging this rock down. I will probably get materials and pop this back up again. But you can see we get kind of a little blue glow at the base when we're standing out here. And that's kind of cool. I like it. I'm thinking, though, what do I do? I could do a few more things to make them look even better. And we are going to do some facade work. I realize this is cobble, but it's just cobble, and we can cover this up. Let's get to our walls. I'm going to pull that closest to me. I'm going to turn X off, so we're not using the snap point. It looks to me like, actually, you know what I did? I turned the snap points back on. So I feel like I could come out here and do a little something. Is that kind of lined up with that right there? You know, we could come back and do something like this right here. And do a facade on here, and then we don't have, well, that's not going to work like that, but no, I think I should be able to turn on the snapping points, right? Aren't we supposed to be able to, we should snap to that wall right there, I would think. No, it does not snap to that wall. So I would have to continue to do this by hand across here. And then, of course, down below there, too. And then we can come back, Alt, let's go back to Alt, yeah, and then scroll up here. We can come back up here then, and we could take out, say, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Do some cracks in here. Just kind of a thought. Put some cracks in there. You got this other stone showing in the back. The thing is it looks like this is making that trim piece every time I do that. You see the little end, the little bottom piece of trim when I chisel that out? I don't like that. It shouldn't have that. But that's the idea. We do something like that. But we could do some facades. Maybe I just bring some pillars down. I continue this piece right here all the way down to the ground here and something like that. So that's just kind of... It's kind of what I'm thinking about. Now, can I take this whole wall? Or have I caused it too much damage? That was not what I wanted to remove. Doggone it. It's a pain in the butt. This could be a real pain in the butt to put back. I noticed they didn't like to line up very well yesterday. I accidentally removed one and it just didn't want to snap back in place. I got the snap back on. I do. Okay, this is gonna. Okay, that one behaved. Whew. I removed one accidentally from inside the main structure here, and it did not like that. For some reason, it kind of threw off its alignment. I fixed it. I managed to get it to go, but I had to take out several other blocks in order to get it to actually do it. At this size, you could have carved the mountain to make it look like some giant build. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Those are just the pillars that hold up the top part. I heard the rooster crow. Nice. I also like the fact that I don't have to eat while I'm here, just milling around the base, playing, building, you know? I like that. So this is going to go, this is our staircase up from, of course, the basement area here, our storage area. So we'll have a doorway here. I've considered a secret door here. I've considered a secret door on either side. But this is going to pop us out up here. Let me get the torch back out. It's dark. We need some torches in here so we can see. So the floor is down here from where we come in from the main entranceway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take some stairs and we're going to put stairs in here. We're going to figure out what we need. I think it's a flight of stairs from here to here. I think. Sorry, it's going to be dark for just a second. Let's go ahead and grab those stairs. Now, if I grab these guys and I put them... Well, I'm going to have to figure out where I need to put these guys. They're going to have to be kind of right, since the hole is right there, kind of right here, I think, is where these stairs are going to go. Like so. Let me get the torch back out so we can see. Okay, and then boom, we're meeting up. So this rock will get removed, and we will have a staircase that goes down, and we will make this entranceway look nice. It'll be all finished up. There won't be stone showing in there, because this is going to be like, I guess, what I'm going to consider the Great Hall. Okay, so we'll come out here and pop out on top of this. And this here, I will fill this back in. I went a little too far with the digging there. But then this floor will come across, will come out there, and we will be in what is the main room. And then I've got to be careful with the digging. See, originally what I was going to do, that looks very damaged right there, doesn't it? I need to repair that. Originally I was going to go this route with it, go out this way, but I feel like between here and here, we're going to be coming through here more often, so I didn't want to have to come out and make this turn every time. So I thought straight out and over is the best bet. Hey, Kerbo. Yeah, scaffolding is amazing. Yeah, it's kind of a lifesaver. Kerbo likes the fact that there's scaffolding. And then, of course, we got this up here, which I'm going to turn into... We're going to work on this forge area. I'm not happy with... It's hodgepodge right now. Just everything's laying out and we're using it. That's what it's doing right now. We did manage to get, our guy a bit of a room here. This wall is still pretty vacant. Needs some stuff on it here. I thought that actually the workbench might not be bad to put in here, and maybe a few other things. But anyway, so we've got his room here, and he's the only one that's got a room so far. But this stuff is all going to move around up here, so it looks... industrial. This is the smelting area. This is where this is the smithy's home. This is where he does his smithing. And if you're part of this rock castle we're building, then this is where you'd come to see him and do your trades and your wares. Boom, just like that. So what I'm thinking is that, so we've got this entranceway down here now. And I left this undone because I knew there was going to be something else coming along. So we come through here. And voila, we hit those stairs and we're in like Flynn. We'll make sure the stairs are right and all that good stuff. This is not as wide as the entrance. I think it's going to be... I think the game leans towards even as opposed to odd. In terms of building. Like the double wide doors, it's 2 wide, I believe. It's not 3 wide. I'll have to look and see. But I believe it's 2 wide. Matter of fact, we can actually take a look at that pretty easily because I can't go that way. If we do... This is 2 blocks wide. The door. 2 blocks wide. So that's what I mean by kind of the game lends itself to be... You get your single wide doors, of course, for, your even, or your odd, and then you've got these guys for your doubles. So probably have... I look like RoboCop from medieval times. Oh, and I made the... his ward, the other ward, went ahead and made the ghostly shield and put it on. That was kind of cool. But yeah, RoboCop. Halt. Get off my horse. I wish I had a horse. I do. So that is the grand scheme of things. Now, we're up here. I got these 2 pillars completed last night, at least the base. I feel like this is a good height for these columns to be sitting on this base. That base feels pretty good. It's almost up to my... Well, I guess it's up to my elbow. I was going to say almost to my shoulder, but that's not the case. If I went up 1 more, what would that look like? I want it to be grand. It's got to be grand looking. Look at all these wolves over here being weird. Do I not have any arrows? So I can't shoot. I can't shoot when I've got the hammer in my hand. So that's our new purple shield. It's purple, I know. It's pretty awesome. I'd turn and show it to you, but it won't let me do it. I know there's some more guts over here. There it is. You know, going around and seeing the place, I mean, look at that up there on that mountain, on the top of that hill. That is a huge building. I feel like what I've done is nothing compared to what they've put in this game. Some of these places are massive. Now, granted, those are pretty good columns. It's a pretty good column. Let's go back to what we were doing. I'm having a good time with the building. This is, like I said, this is kind of the first time I've actually sat down and really played with it. No, there we go. And we don't want that block. We want there we go, city block. So for these guys, what I'm doing is I am coming around one more time down here, like so. Very simple. Adding a second one up here. And then I'm coming across a 1, 2, and a 3. Yep. Just bringing it all out by one more. Stay on track, radio, otherwise you lose track, and then, you know, then it's just a mess. This block does have a bit of an oddity that wants to show up. You see the little dark mark on the stone right above my head there on the left? Where it tries to blend together in these corners, it does want to do a little something, a little wonkiness right there. You can see, but right now it just looks like, you know, stone exposed. So it's not that big a deal, really. But I did notice that. I think I put this one in the wrong spot. There we go. Oh, I see what it is here. Well, and a bump. And there, and there, and there. And voila, you got yourself a thingamabob. And then we take the dirt, because dirt don't hurt, and nope, I gotta go control. I got one piece of dirt, that's it. Go ahead, like that. You got yourself a little bit of ivy hanging there, right? I mean, you do that all the way up and down these columns, they are gonna look freaking amazing. Amazing. Now, there's also the thing I'm thinking about, too, is it would be nice to do some kind of maybe halfway up. Now, this is what I'm trying to figure out. About halfway up, I either want to do another band around these pillars to give them something interesting to see halfway up, basically. But then after that's up, what about doing something that connects them over to each other and then bands around? The thing is that, of course, these don't line up with these right here. Otherwise, I could just go boom, 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 boom all the way around and have them match up. But I was thinking, at least for these two right here, it would be reasonable to do something to give them a look. I don't know if it's necessary. Once we get those big foundations on up there, I think we'll be able to tell what needs to be done. What should be done? I gotta say, some of these blocks really do a nice job of... You see the little trim piece around there? At the top of each of these corners? I gotta say, that's really nice. That's really nice. I've gotta wonder... You could place a goblet there. You know, you could put something sitting right there. You know, it's just really... Can't get over it. The freedom of the building is incredible. Did I do this right? I need you. I need you right there. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Right there. Right there. Oh, let's not do that. Let's not jump. There we go. And zoink. Boom. That one's done too. So now all of our pillars have got their foundations. And we're going to look to see if this would make it look... Let's try it over here. Do I really want to go up one more? Oh, wow. You know what? What if I do that? brings in a nice chunk of soil right there too. You see the finished look of this block right here. Although, you know what, that looks pretty nice right there too. Never mind. I'm not going to go up higher. I'm not going to do that. That's all the farther back I can go. I missed a single block at the top of the last column. Okay, we'll go back up there and take a look. I gotta get these guys put up here too, so maybe I shouldn't have taken all that stuff out. Well, let's get our scaffolding back. And we'll put a few pieces of this back in. Let's put our ladder over here so we've got just more area to stand here. I need to figure out how I'm going to line up my floor down here with what is going to be my floor up above here. Nope, up you go. There you go, that away. That's the way to do it. Happy Friday. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like, please. It'd be great if you could. There's 54 of us enjoying our Friday morning, at least my morning. There we go. If we do that, I should have enough of that. Here, now. You say I missed a spot, huh? I think I missed a couple back in here, but that's because we've got the rock over the top of it. But otherwise, it looks like it's okay here. All right, so how am I going to know? I need to line up with the blocks down there. Okay, if I come here, what I want to do, well, hold on. Let's, what should I do first here? I think, yeah, here we go. I should try to get these guys put on here. Now I want these to follow just like down below, so I'm going to do a second one down here as well. Yeah. Do that, and then I've got it folding in here, right? It's so hard to see because I'm above it. Let's get the second one of these on. Like so. See, the trim piece is at the bottom. Let's go see how that looks. Of course, we got to get it all the way around to make it look right, but yeah, that should be good up there. And then the next level sits on top of that. But you can see those trim pieces; they all down here they work great because they're attaching to the floor. But up there, there's no way to flip it around and have those pointing upward. Maybe once I put the bigger building blocks on here, maybe it'll change them around a little bit. But I don't think it does. This trim. This little molding down here is Of course, the opposite direction up there. Oh, I did miss a spot up here, though. I can see right now that there's something missing there. Hold on. I think if we go up onto this platform here, we should be able to see it. Can I get off of this without dying? Okay, that's good. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, right. I can't see it. I'm trying to look around this pole, and I'm actually moving in my chair and trying to look around this pole. For Pete's sake. I can't reach it from here. I'm going to have to set up another piece of scaffolding to get up there to that. That does look a little messy up there. Some of the ivy from the mountain seems to have come out here as we built up against that. That's kind of interesting, huh? Just making sure everything looks right. I don't... If I take this scaffolding down, am I good? Can I just move it? And am I good with where I'm at with this right now? How's this looking? It looks pretty uniform. Now we're talking, right? Now he's thinking. Oh, I should have done the bottom row first, huh? Come down one. No, wait. Is that... That's not right. I guess that is what I'm doing, huh? Kind of creating a, I guess, almost like a cap to it. It's a cap, not a... Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah. Okay, that's good. We can jump from each of these, and I can finish these up from each of these pillars. That's going to work out just great. I hope. How are we doing over here? You guys said we had some video issues, huh? With all the stormy weather going on around everywhere, I wouldn't doubt it. The stream says excellent, though. It has. So that one over there, I'm going to have to go... Well, you know what I could do? Take that off. Put you on there. And there. Put you back right there and there. Perfect. Just like that. And then I got to do the front side here, too. Make sure I get that. Okay, so that's done. As far as I can see on that side is done. I guess what I could do is this side as well. I guess I could do these all from right here. As long as it comes to the top, right? Okay, that's no good. That should always be 3. That should always be 3. Okay. This is a little tedious. Come on, buddy. You can go right on the outside of that block. Come on. You can do it. There it is. I've done this wrong. No, I haven't. For some reason, building this right here is an unusual angle for me, and it is making me think I'm doing something wrong, and I'm not. There we go. There we go. No rain in our forecast today, but that is going to change over the weekend. We got more coming. Okay, I think that one, does it look done? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It looks the same to me all the way across there. Okay, that's a completed cap. I think this is the one that we still need to do a little work on. Yeah, we're gonna need to come out here and get this guy fixed up here. That is 2, this is only 1. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm seeing this right. There we go. Oh, that was right already. Okay, I think I've got this one done too. Looks good. We need to do that side over there. Okay. That's done over there. What about... Oh, we don't have this side done. Alright, let's get this side taken care of. I enjoy finding ways to build. I do. Just having fun with... Okay, what's the best way to go about this build? I need to put you just on the outside of that one right there, please. Oh, you know what? I may have this done already. No, I don't. There we go. That's done. Is that doubled up? I can't tell. Okay, I look like we're good over here too now. Then we've just got the one other side here. One more little area here. That's doubled up, so we just need to double up these corners. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. We don't have to worry about that back there because we can't see it. It's embedded in the stone. Come on now. Oh, I can't see it. First person would be nice here. This would be an ideal place for first person. What am I doing here? Am I messing this up? I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I need to come out here. You need to come pop out just a little too. Just there you go. I saw you. Something's not right here. Uh-oh. Where did I go wrong? What did I do here? 1, 2, 3. Ah, here we go. This is my problem. Okay. There we go. And then I've got you right there. Okay, now that, of course, would go normally that way, but the trim is going this way, so that's going to be an issue, but that's no big deal. Again, it's hidden by the rock. Now, the only thing I need to do is get up there and get that thing fixed up, right? But otherwise, that looks normal, and it looks like it's done. Checking my tops to see if they look right. I'll check comments over here to see if I'm missing anything, you guys. I think... Oh, we're missing a block right there. On that corner. Missing a block right up on that corner right there. Okay, let's try to get up there. Let's see if we can figure it out. Try putting a ceiling on top of the pillars and see if the little support pieces pop out. Oh, that's a good idea. I was going to use foundations up here, though. That's what I'm going to go with, is foundations. It's this one over here I missed, huh? It's that easy for me to forget. There we go. And plop, plop. Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. There we go. Got that taken care of there. I wish there... You know what? Hold on. Let's go... Scaffolding. Okay, Alt. Can I get a piece of you to just kind of, you know, dangle off of here for me? Just a little bit. Just kind of right down in... Perfect. That would be perfect. Thank you. I think that's perfect. Maybe I can see what I'm doing down there. Oh, bam. Gotcha. I gotcha fixed. Okay, so testing a piece of the flooring, huh? Okay, that snaps. Well, it's not wanting to. It's wanting to snap right below this here. That's interesting. It's not sitting. It doesn't want to sit on top of that. I can make it do it, though, if I turn X off. That's why what I want to do is I want to do a foundation. Oh, we should take a look at this at night again. See what it looks like. Yeah, we could do that without... Yeah, let's just jump down. Now you can see the blue glow it puts off. There's a bit of fog that shows up with that blue light, which is pretty sweet. I want it dark so I can see. Now, I'm thinking that I can, like, again, halfway up, the other thing that's popped into my head is I feel like I can see the blue, right? I see the blue, but I feel like it could be a little more dramatic. And I feel like in certain areas what we could do is we could take out some of the main column pieces that go up, that make up each of these rows that go up here. I could take a couple of those out, add an extra one or two of these in here. Or I could add little blocks of it all over the place on it. You know, that's just it. You can do anything you want to do. You got fidgety fingers, Anthony? Odd Lovely says, love rain. I love rain too. We've had a fair share of it. That is like the third time today I've been too close to that. I think we got this. I think we have our columns in place. Now what I need to do is figure out how I'm going to line up with this block down here. Up there. Part of me thinks if I were to take a pillar... If I take one of these, and I put you right on this corner here, you're right there. Let's take you back, because I don't want to use those materials. We'll use these guys. These are just cheaper, that's all. What do you mean not enough free space? Look at that. It's not even attached. They're just floating. I understand that the game works that way, but doggone it. I didn't want them to float. Last night I was doing this just fine. I was jumping and it was sticking to it. There it goes. Did it do? It did. It stuck. Okay, it's actually stuck to the block below it. Okay. And it should be one little piece, right? One little piece. Just like that, right? We're evened up, even Steven. It looks like it to me. That's that corner and this area up here. So let's go back to control. Let's get our bigger blocks. I like these blocks, and I think this is what I'm going to at least have. Some of the floor is going to be this, I think, the trim around it, and then maybe we could switch to wood on the inner part of it. But I want to start with these guys right here because, I don't know, I kind of dig the big boy blocks here. So if I come up here, let's go over here. I bring you out. I want to know you're sitting on that. I want to know you are sitting on that perfectly. Like, just like that. What is that right there? Does that work? No. Maybe what I do is I add a little more surface to this. If I hit X, does that... Yeah, it doesn't want to snap there. Okay, hold on. What if I do that right there? Maybe that'll help with it snapping to the right location. I don't think it's going to, but it's nice to have a little more surface, I think. Okay, I can't see. And you know why I can't see? Because it's frickin' dark out. Woo! Don't get burned, radio. Let's sleep. We've been at it for an hour and a half. You must find mining relaxing because that is a lot of stone. Really, this stone is what I've gotten off of digging this thing out mostly. And then what we've just kind of picked up here and there. Yeah, it's this stuff here is easy to get. I think it's the dirt. Well, dirt's not hard to get either. Nothing's difficult to get. Okay, we need to go back up. See if we get that first. I don't know why I'm picking that block to be the first block, but I don't know. Seems like a good place to start. Once I get the first one in place and it's correct, we should be able to snap to it and fill this in. I hope. That's the idea anyways. Alright, let's go up again. Ronan, you're just kind of in the way, buddy. You're just in the way of what I'm looking at. I can't see what I'm doing because you're in the way. This is where first person would be ideal. Nope. Nope. I think that's right. It looks like it might be right. I'm leaning over. I'm trying to look over and underneath that. I feel like that might be right. I guess the best way to figure this out is to just take this. I could go all the way up with this and make sure it sits there, huh? That would be... It's going to take up all that stone, but I'm only using this stone, so I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I just could have kept stacking my foundations up until I reached that point. I think we're right, but at the same time, I don't know that I trust it. If it's off just a smidge, it's going to screw up everything, a lot of stuff down the road. And I don't have time for that. So I think we're going to tear it down, and I'm going to try to do a foundation thing all the way up here. Oh, lovely. I took over the Blue Goblet Inn. That's what a great builder I am, but I managed to patch it. Old Lovely, the one left me the comment on YouTube about finding that place and then kind of refurbishing it. Okay. Yeah, let's try this again. We'll see. Hopefully this works. Oh, this is... Hold on. Really? Can I do this instead? It's not letting me do that. Probably because I've botched all of this, huh? Just keep going. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, maybe that's the problem. We're kind of up against the pillar here, but this shouldn't disturb the pillar. This should not disturb the pillar. Let's see. That's not set right. Let's hit X. There we go. Now we are established exactly where we need to be for that. Okay, so let's go up. Okay, so if I take that, if I put... I guess I could use the micro blocks. I want it to sit even with this. And then I'll have to take everything out from underneath. And then I want you. I want you, babe. Like that. That's it. That's the dealio right there. We've done it. Ho 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 ho. I say Shazam. Now don't forget, and this would be very tedious, but if you didn't like what this floor looks like, you could always take out one layer, since this is a full foundation, and replace it with something entirely different. That, to me, is just absolute freedom right there when it comes to the building. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, so I need to go, I think, one more here, right? Is that right? Ay, it's so far up. No, that's not correct. That stays there. And you are here. There we go, there we go. Yoink. And you're going to go all the way back to the wall because that's just cool. Holy moly. Look at there. Old Balthazar is going to have himself quite a little space up here to do his magic, huh? Yeah. Balthazar. We definitely want to be able to see up here as we're walking around down below, and any kind of block that they have that offers some kind of light to it, we should definitely have up here to represent what's going on. So let's go see what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm crashing. There we go. We did it. Oh, lousy wolves. Always killing my goats. My goats. Ignore that right there. Oh, okay, so I need to come out. What's it? 1, 2, 1, 2, and then out. All the way down here. Alright, sweet. Zoop. Oh, man, that's going to look nice, huh? We'll get rid of this stuff right here. And I am 100% super happy that Enshrouded does not have structural integrity. Thank you for letting our imaginations run absolutely 100% wild. Okay, so that's what we have right now. That's what we're looking at. Have we seen the Blue Goblet Inn? I'm not sure that we have. I'm thinking I probably have, but I'll have to go find it. That's, you guys have told me about this. It's like a tavern hotel thing. I think I've got this worked out. So I'm going to go up there now, and I'm going to take that all the way down, and then we'll replace the floor up there so we have that looking like it's supposed to look. Then after this, once this is in, the next stage is to dig out the entryway and figure out how we're going to meet up with that inner entryway. Zoop! Alright. Back up we go. I think these developers did a great job, 100% with their game. They hit the nail right on the head. Alright, you go right back there, and then what was it? 1, 2, and then we pop out one more, right? Like so. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2, and then pop out. 1, 2, there we go. Measure twice, cut once. That's what he says. My dad used to say that to me. Words of advice. Measure twice, cut once. Okay, I'm going to slide these in there, knowing that we're going to be digging in there, and it just gets rid of that little piece of trim right there. Oh man, this is amazing. So, how do we line up with this? We're going to be a little bit off. I know that. It's going to be like a step up here from this to this. Yeah, see it, well, yeah, there's definitely a little step up right there. Just a small step up. A micro block up. But that's fine. This is Balthazar's chamber here. So now, the next thing I'm going to be wondering about here is what am I going to do to cover this? What's my cover going to look like up here? Does he harness the spirits and the gods' powers and turn them into things for us here? How does he do the magic? Does he whip up recipes and potions and things? I guess that's really how he does it, right? Oh, Smithy. Do you have a grappling hook pull anchor for me? You do. Nice. Break a leg. No. I've had him busy up here making some metal sheets. I got some nails. I haven't done any more brickwork. That's all the copper bars we have left. I'm going to have to run out and get some more copper. Nothing's really cooking up in these things here. And then I had a bunch of charcoal being made. And yeah, we did that. So I'm out of logs right now. But we've got a bunch of charcoal made in here too. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out where can I put this guy to get us up here quick. There's the other hook down there, but I would like to have a hook up here so we could just zoop. I think maybe... I don't know where this is going to work. Number 2, what if I put it over here? I'm going to, you know, I don't want this here all the time because we're going to put a floor in here. So maybe I shouldn't do that here. Maybe I put that there and then I could put this sort of up here to get us over here. The thing is that it plops you up on top of it when you zip line to it, right? Zip right on top. Yeah. Probably a waste. We could pick that up later. Now, flooring. Oh, do I have enough? Okay, so I'm going to want to go at least one more big boy block all the way around in here. Just to give me a little distance between the pillars and where my wood floor is going to be. Because we are going to switch to a wood floor. And the wood floor is not going to be the full foundation. It's going to be a little thinner just so there's an indentation up there around the trim here. So let's where did I put that thing? Put it where I can't see it? Okay. Let's try that again. Let's go over here. And then we're going to hold tab and come back down to our foundation block. And I am going to go one more. It doesn't leave us much room out here for wood, but that's okay because it's outside. I'm out. I am out of cut stone blocks. Hey, Chihuahua. Let's go get those made. Oh, we got them right here. We need the city wall block, and we're going to craft a bunch of those. How's everybody doing over here? Are we on the right track? Is this going to be like an amazing place? I think so. We're just getting started. Just getting started. There you go. You stay right there. You're perfect right there. Did I do this one already? No, I did not. Okay, so we do this, and we do this, and we do that right there. Now, over here, where are we? It only really makes for a small piece of wood if I'm going to do this. It makes kind of no sense for me to do that. Although, if I do this maybe... when you look up underneath this area, I want there to be some sort of depth. If I do this here, keep it stone. I'm going to leave that alone right there because I don't want stuff getting snagged. Now we have a bit of an indent in there. And I think if I even went up there with the micro block and added one more micro block all the way, let's go Alt, all the way around the edge of this trim, it would, well, it wouldn't. It would just fill it in by one more block. It's not going to make any change at all. Nevertheless, it would be nice to have this looking a little more indented. So maybe these blocks right here, I come back and I turn those into the roof pieces, or I should say the floor or ceiling pieces, whatever. Do those guys here. Although I gotta say, man, I do like the fact... No, we're going to leave it the way it is. I like the fact that these pillars are going up against that super solid piece up there. It's foundation. You know, if I had done... I think if I had used floor pieces or ceiling pieces... What the heck are these called anyways? What is this called? Does it have a name? This guy here. If I use this... I'm going to say that's a floor piece, or it's a ceiling piece, whatever. If I'd use this all the way across, it would not have the substantial structure that it needs, the oomph, you know, the beefiness. Having that big block up there gives it strength, sturdiness. If I had this guy sitting up on top of that, I think it would look silly. It wouldn't look like it belonged there. It'd be like, why do you have 4 giant pillars holding up that? So that is the way to go. Oh man, this is awesome. Let's go over here, take a look. Yeah! There's usually a wolf stuck in here. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Yes, that's very good. And then we get see the ivy down there at the base of that? We get some of that ivy going on up here, and so on and so forth. And you get a little few gardens going on here. Where's our building limit here? Over to here, huh? We're almost right on. And I have a feeling that once we upgrade to the next level, this will be... I didn't realize it, but you guys were telling me in the comments that if you put a one of these flames down, you can actually stop people enemies from spawning. So if I wanted to use that base camp up the road here, I could have just put something nearby there, and if it's within the area, nothing spawns. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that, but it's a nice feature in the game that allows you to be as creative as you want, because you can go use some of their buildings like you're doing with the Blue Goblet Inn. This is going to be perfect. This is perfect. We come in, we enter, we walk into our main hall. Come into our main hall, number 3 again, and boom. we're up here. We're at this level. This is where the main hall is. We start digging this out. All the stone we need is right in this big giant hole. We'll have an exit door there, which I think may be a secret door. Maybe we do a secret door here. It's whoosh whoosh, you know. We go in and we're in the main hall, but from the main hall you have no idea how to get in. Hey, somebody forgot to cut the metal piece out of my eyes. I can't see nothing. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. I don't see any eyeballs in there. We do that, right? Yeah, we come through, we exit, go down the stairs, boom. We'll have this opened up more. I'm thinking that we don't have a door at all here. No door. Because we don't really have a big door to play with. Something that would be, let's say, up over here and down. I mean, we could create one and make it look like a door, but in the end, it's not going to be a door. So I'd rather not have a pretend door when I could have something that really works. So we're probably going to go with a double door or no door at all. And what I'll do is I'll lift this up and I will make smaller columns like this on either side of the door to frame it. That, I think, is probably the better idea, is we have some miniature columns like this with the blue lighting that shows the entranceway here. And we'll whoop, in we go. Hot diggity, dog diggity. I think we actually have this all. I didn't see any comments that I missed anything. I think this is good. I think we're good. Now, I'll be recording more this afternoon. This is today's stream, Friday stream. Happy Friday again. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button for me. It's 10:54. We're going to go a few minutes over past 11 since I screwed up the beginning of this stream, but, you know, we'll go a little bit further. But this afternoon, I think what I want to do in this afternoon's record time, and I'll have an episode up. I may launch it this afternoon or maybe over the weekend, but I think I'd like to go out to the ancient spire of Low Meadows. I've not been there. I've opened it, but I've not been actually in it. So I'd like to do that. Also, I need more of this blue stone. And I'm trying to remember where in the heck I found it. And I believe it was right down here where we found that spider den. Right? Wasn't it in here? The spider den that had the blue stone in it. I need to go back down here and find that. And I believe the amber was down in here too, if I'm not mistaken. That's Bramblespine Boneyard. Yeah, this was it right here. So I'm going to go back there and get that stuff. I don't know where there's any blue stone closer to where we are. Some of you had mentioned that there was some beneath Braylon Bridge. But I went down here last night for a little bit and roamed around, but I didn't see anything. So let me know if maybe there's a place that's closer to go to than way up there. Because the enemies are far more, well, they're more dangerous up there too. But I would like more of that blue stone. I have an altar close to it, to the blue stone. Like this one here, home level 1, right over here maybe. I need to explore more. You know, it's real easy to get into the habit of saying, oh, I'm just going to run through here. We'll come back to it later. And then you never get back to it later because you went through it, you got what you were looking for, and you just don't go back. I don't want to be that guy. I want to go back and see the places that we skimmed through yesterday. I want to go back to Bramblespine Boneyard. I want to go see these places and do a better job of... I would like to pick one, because some of them are really big. I was surprised at how big some of them were yesterday. Fonsong Frontier. This is where we were yesterday. It was huge. It took almost 2 hours to get through that. I would like to go back to it and just focus a stream or a video on Fonsong Frontier and just loot the whole thing and just enjoy it and be there and experience it. Because, it's really easy to say, oh, I'll just go back to it someday, and then you never go back. And I don't want to do that because it's really amazing. I got to go up here and shut these guys down. The little check mark says you've done it in case you didn't know that, so we definitely want to do that. But this spire, I think, is what I'm going to do this afternoon for the video, and we'll do a little ancient spire Low Meadows one, just for fun. I haven't opened it yet. I see it. I was near it, but I've not been in it. I didn't solve the puzzles in it, so that would be kind of fun to go do. I enjoy those puzzles. I also need to figure out I came by this cave passage. I'm wondering if this maybe is a good spot to go for the blue stone as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can add custom markers. I know. It's right click, right? Yeah, create a marker. Yeah, so I could do that. The reason I haven't done it is because there are so many on here. It'd be nice if there would be a way to remove waypoints. If you could remove all the flame shrines and just hide them in the background, and then when you want to see where they are, you pull them up. All of the mines, all that stuff. It'd be nice if there was some kind of what do you call that, table of contents or something that you could click on those and turn them on and off, so you could actually just look at the map without all of these cursors on. And I'm not quite sure why they always come up with this yellow marker on there. What does that mean? I've noticed that some of these, like, it's yellow, but the yellow disappears. It means it's something I've not done yet, I think. Thanks, Elizabeth. Kerbo, you bet. Thanks for being here, buddy. Kerbo's got his channel too on YouTube. He's a railroader. Fyodor. Is that a location on here? Fyodor. There's just so many places that I ran through that I really love going back to and just experiencing. That's what I'm saying. We've got this pretty well opened up down in here, but yeah, we've got some other things going on, and then there's the desert coming up too, which I believe is out here somewhere. So that's interesting. Okay, so that is my thought for my afternoon record after I have some lunch. Today we did good. I was a little skeptical on whether or not I was going to be able to get these pillars pulled off. Now, down here, I don't want to move this. And here's the thing. This was never centered with this doorway. It just wasn't. I need to see... This is on the same grid with this over here. Right here, this is all the same grid. So I need to figure out what I need to do. I want to do something here. And I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to maybe have... real quick. If you look at this... This is kind of a nice thing right here. Alt. If you look, this staircase literally fits perfectly up against this area right here. So I could do a staircase right here and boom, we're up. So that this makes me want to do something to the effect of where, I'm not quite sure where yet, but we come out and we walk down into a courtyard. The flame is here. And maybe what I do is I take a few blocks out around it and we do some kind of gardening thing around this just to have it on display and make it so that, you can't walk in from here to get to it. Or I could leave it open as sort of a courtyard too. I don't know, but I'm going to try to find a way to incorporate this. This door, forget about it. Forget about it. It ain't going to be here no more. We're going to get rid of it. It's going to be gone. Our way in and out is going to be from now on up here. This will be the way in and out of base from now on, which is going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to having the base even bigger. But she's turning blue. Yeah. I feel like I need a little more of that showing, too. I'm going to come up with some kind of a band. Something in the middle here that's going to... Something's going to be in between here. And we'll get this all cleaned up. We'll get this looking better here, too. This part. Have these actually attached to something. I'll figure something out for that, too. I wanted them right on the edge. That way... Yeah, I wanted them right on the edge. I think it's going to work out pretty good. Well, that's disappointing. Why is my ivy gone? All of my ivy pieces are gone. We did that one today. Does it die? You could see where the pieces were. Oh, this is disappointing. I thought I noticed yesterday when we were working on the walls and just kind of fiddling around with that chunk of wall we had down here that I thought I saw some of it disappear on me as well. But yeah, all my ivy has vanished. Is it because of this light? Because it comes from the shroud? Maybe the plants can't grow with it? I don't think that would be the case. I'm going to have to watch that. Because that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to go back and try to remove these right here. These are not the easiest things to remove. I don't even know if I want to try this in the dark. Okay, that took care of all of that. It got all of that out of there. Maybe I should have tried to log out and log back in and see if it respawned back in here. But that's not the point. If it's not going to stick around, I don't want a bunch of little dirt pieces hanging off my build. That's not going to look good. So we'll have to figure out... Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Decide what we're going to do. You know, they're working on stuff all the time. They're fixing stuff. So I got to say, in terms of games, early access, this one has had fewer problems. Ark, holy crap, that's been a nightmare. I haven't been back to Ark in quite some time. Yeah, this looks good. I like this. This is a good start. This gets me thinking big, you know. I was thinking too small. I need to think big. So having Balthazar up here on that platform, making our potions and doing his magic stuff, this is just... Oh, I could do this last night. There we go. Got to double jump it. Balthazar up here doing his magic is going to be pretty sweet, right? Puts us up nice and high. I love it. I love it to death. This is great. Filter, rather. You are doing a great job. Thank you, Gary. Look at that view. Snow-capped mountains. The desert's over there. We're getting higher and higher. Yeah, this next area here is going to be kind of tricky. I need to figure out, I think with this, really, with the amount of space I have up here, we could do this as some kind of a balcony out here. That would be pretty cool. Do we have hanging plants? Because planters off the edge of this all the way around with plants drooping down and over, that could look pretty cool too. For sure. I want a base where I don't think, oh, I gotta go sleep because it's dark. I want a base where I can just move around constantly and not have to worry about the dark. Yeah, I feel like Balthazar is going to feel right at home here. Maybe what we do is we take a block, an entire block's worth of space, maybe almost 2 blocks worth of space, and kind of cut him off, have him kind of be in this sort of general area here. And then this outer area we turn into something different. Just a balcony of some sort. Maybe I do a smaller column. Maybe we do a column like... Instead of that big one, like the big ones we have here, we do... Let's see, here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems like a pretty good distance from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we do a bump and a bump, just kind of doing some thinking out loud here as we get ready to wrap up this. I don't think this is lined up right. It is not lined up right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, whatever. This is supposed to be over here. I do have a height limit for building. You can see the orange line up there. That is a height limit. So there's that. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think that's incorrect. I shall have to double my efforts on making sure it's not. But something like that, if I do a couple columns like that right here, and then I do the same thing kind of back here up against this mountain wall, that gives us plenty of room to be able to walk out this way and be on something that overlooks this amazing world, you know? And we can have fun with decorations out here. Chairs, maybe some tables, plants, things of that nature all along here. Maybe any plant that is important to him. Maybe we have a mushroom patch, a little mushroom patch up here. You know, stuff like that. So he could go out and pick the fresh recipes when he needs it to make his potions. Something of that nature. But yeah, this is not correct. Oh, what did I move something? Get in there. We'll get this worked out. But it's just, that's kind of just out in the open there, just thinking out loud on that one. Yeah, that's definitely not correct. That's okay. Don't worry about these. I'm just throwing it down to get a rough idea. I'll pull them up. But they are not correct. However, having a pillar like this up above these big ones, and then this goes up, say, another... How far up are we going to go with something like that? How far up would we want to go? Again, just kind of fiddle around here with this. Nope. Thing is, I can't really get a good judgment on how high that is unless I put a wall up, it seems like. You know, that's first. I want at least a two high wall here. I don't want the ceiling feeling in the basement where the storage is. It's like 1 block tall, and it's a little tight on the head, a little tight in the smithy's room. So I want this to be a little more grand. I want this to be more grand up here. And I want all of this in here to be far more grand and spacious. That's probably a pretty good height, right? Two blocks? That's a pretty high ceiling. I have the main city left to look forward to. Ah, lovely. I think, yeah, that's the capital, I would imagine, right? So I'm kind of pulling back on going after that fireplace for the farmer just because I feel like I'm kind of jumping forward pretty fast. I want to head east again and do a few more things to the east that we've not done yet. Or maybe this eastern section is something we're supposed to hold back on, because I think Neek was saying in the comments there that there's some pretty crazy stuff out there in the desert. It gets pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But that's cool. That's what we're here for. We're here for crazy. But that's the idea here, guys. We did pretty good today. I'm happy with the progress this morning. We've got some big columns. Big columns out front of our base with a brand new entranceway that we'll work on and get it all lined up and looking pretty. But this should be 100% accurate. All the measurements should be in. All the blocks should be there. I think this might be one of the very first times I've ever built something like this at this moment where it's actually lined up properly. I didn't have to tear it down and pick it back up again. Don't you love that little blue fog that's through here? I think that's so cool. Just where the lights are, you can see it when you come in here. It really glows nicely up here. I think you can especially see it when you're down here. You can see the blue. Yeah, you can see it. It's all icy. It's awesome. Odd Lovely says, got your butt handed to you in the desert, huh? Made you learn about stats and such. Yeah, I feel the same way about it. I'm not really good with the stats and things. I'm not paying attention, and especially in the food category. The food category, I know there's better things I should have to eat, but I don't have that campfire yet. But I'm supposed to go up to the dang thing to do it, to go get it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I had a hard time going over here to Fawn Song Frontier yesterday. And to be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable roaming around in Ravenwood or Ravelwood. Anyways, this area. I haven't spent nearly enough time up here. We've gone up here. It's been focused on getting to a certain location, and I try to stay focused. I've done some looting, but for the most part, it's just been kind of run through it. I need to go back and explore it and really enjoy it. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. So, yeah, I'm assuming that, yeah, like you said, this is a tough fight. Yeah, this Flame Sanctum, that's way the heck out there. Way out there. So I feel like that's just out of reach at the moment. I don't have what I need to get to be comfortable in here. If it takes me that long to fight a boar, I need to figure out what I'm doing to boost that up so it doesn't take me 10 swings to kill a boar. Anyways, that's what I feel like. That looks amazing. We need more light, though, on it. I'm seriously thinking about taking out a couple pieces of that and changing it to the blue right in the middle. So there'd be like a blue patch right in the middle there, right in the middle there, on this side, all the way around. That could ruin it, too. It could ruin just the misty blueness of this area. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. All right, that is going to wrap up today's stream. Sorry, I choked at the beginning of it. We'll work on it over the weekend, see if we get things better by next week. Don't hold me to it. You know, it's the weekend. Variety's home. Time to play with Variety. But I hope you guys enjoyed the streams. I enjoyed being here this week. It was a lot of fun being back on the streams and stuff, so I really appreciate it. There's 49 of us right now. We had 200 views this morning, so I appreciate everybody. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. That really does help. It does help. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all of the support, the encouragement on this, and yeah, we're having a good time. So have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking again next time.